_O___A. Welcome to my channel. Podrix Official. Welcome to my channel.
Fish salad.
Is what I'm eating.
Oh, fish salad, yeah. You on a healthy kick, huh? Healthy kick. Roxy, you ever had your Cobb salad? Chick-fil-A? Yeah, Cobb salad was good. How you healing up?
How much would you charge for the designs? I said those range from 50-100. I want to charge more, but I don't have clients at the moment, so I thought if I make them cheaper I'd gain some traction.
Yeah, if you do them, definitely like the 50 to 100. Depends on the size they're gonna be. Especially, let's say if you're doing just the outline, you could just do the outline, what, $50, $40. That's somebody trying to, really get it. At least you're getting the tattoos out there versus trying to charge high and you might never do the tattoo. What up? Keep it 100. I know that.
Exactly.
That's why the designs I was doing, I was definitely gonna try to keep them low price so I could easily do them.
Podrix. Welcome to my channel. Podrix has correctly joined the channel. I'm caught in between knowing my worth with tattooing and have indefinite discounts until I'm more known.
Yeah,
Where are YouTube Crest Coast tattoos?
you don't gotta be like indefinite discount, but like people that you know or people that's trying to get tattooed, you can definitely offer it to them. But that's a way to get your stuff out there. And then once people know what you're doing, you get better with what you're doing, and then you kind of slowly go up. I never did agree with people like once you start out low, you can't go higher. No. Once you build your clientele, yes, clientele will kind of pay that newer price. Once I do this design, I'm about to go walk to the store. So I'll go get this money order. This is a design right here. I say I'm definitely gonna do like a bold black outline. Cause more on a cartoonish style, so that's why I would do that.
CR, M3L0ST. Welcome to my channel. Good afternoon, bro.
What up? What up? Good afternoon. How's it going? How's it going? Ooh, ooh. What up? What up? Crumbs lost.
What I'm gonna get from the store.
You say what her gonna get from the store? For me, I ain't gonna get nothing but a money order.
I'm nosy.
Yep, you know, it's the first of the month, rent's
Nice
due.
piece. Oh yeah, I remember.
I said I was gonna go earlier. I knew it was raining earlier, so I'm gonna try to, after I outline this, I'm gonna try to go ahead and get up out there. Hopefully I don't get caught in no rain. Put my shoes on. I was supposed to get the umbrella, but I didn't. I might simplify that flower a little bit. I made it more like 5 things except for 2. 5 petals except for 2. Wow, except for 6. More simple the better.
This Veterans Day, Cox joins the nation in expressing heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for the brave men and women who have selflessly served our country. We encourage you to honor their sacrifice by volunteering at a VA hospital, sending a care package to those currently serving overseas, donating to a veterans charity, or by simply going out of our way to thank the veterans for their service. Thank you. Cox, moving
This is just the basics. Main thing we run about is that cover up. I think we got 5 hours. And she got the 5-hour tap out deal, so we got a little time.
The stakes are high. You need a battery that's built different. Every single Duracell battery is tested, so you always get the quality you deserve. No matter what storms life throws your way, be ready with Duracell. Power you feel.
At least I kind of already have her kind of stenciled out.
Getting tattoos are my love language.
Oh yeah, Nisa. I know you were telling your boy on yesterday. He was getting his hand done.
Keep following your dreams.
How many tattoos would you say you got, Nisa? Model zone.
Wouldn't it be nice if getting what you wanted didn't take so much work? With Xfinity, finding what to watch is effortless. Just say movies with your Xfinity voice remote to see things from your subscriptions all in one place. Plus, find more of what you love. And jam out to iHeartRadio's iHeart Christmas and North Pole Radio hosted by Sam. So you can skip the endless scroll and get right to the good stuff.
With Cox Mobile, you're covered coast to coast, so you can call your friends anytime on that road trip from New York City to LA, even in Franklin, Illinois.
Huh, what if we call from Franklin, Georgia?
Yep, covered.
Franklin, Texas? Franklin, Kansas, Missouri, Virginia, Nebraska?
All covered. Cox Mobile. More nationwide coverage with T-Mobile and Cox
Take the same flour. Make it way bigger. Make them leaves way bigger. That'll have to be color behind it.
Create your own Sweeney custom station with iHeartRadio. Download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. And today's marketers were Kate Cronin, Chief Brand Officer, Moderna, weighs in on the speed of audio production.
Going to work, talk later. Thanks for keeping it real, G.
For sure, for sure. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Take it easy there, Crim Loss.
M.K_raw gameplay. Welcome to my channel. Yo, my do what has the name of that app?
Just Procreate. Let me check the map, see how that weather looking. I'll go walk out here. Oh yeah, looking like we good. Ain't no rain in the forecast. Oh, we ain't got no rain till Thursday. Let's hope that's true.
It's been 30 years since the horror began. In the 1990s, the tourist town of Dongan Beach became a hunting ground for a monster. We thought the murders had ended, but what if we were wrong? Listen to the Murder Verse on America's #1 podcast network. Go to your free iHeart app and search the Murder Verse and start listening.
These days, everything in Roland costs more. But a single line at Verizon doesn't. Get one line for as low as $50 per month when you switch and bring your phone. So, while coffee is definitely costing more, here at Verizon, you can save. And dinner for two has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. Garden District rent, that's not coming down. But Verizon, down. One line for just $50 a month. That designer golden doodle, so much more. But Verizon, a bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same tried and true service is now just $50 per month for a single line unlimited welcome with auto pay plus taxes. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a New Orleans Verizon store. $50 promo credits applied for 36 months with a new line unlimited welcome. Tax and congestion unlimited 5G 4G LTE maybe 200 additional terms apply.
Hi, this is Ruthie Rogers, host of our podcast, Table 4. I'll be sitting down with Elton John, Greta Gerwig, Sienna Miller, Ian McKellen, Tony Blair, and many, many more. We'll talk about politics, political comfort, Listen to Ruthie's Table 4 on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app, search Ruthie's Table 4, start listening.
What has your experience been with difficult clients?
Well, difficult clients. No lie, I catch myself working with clients a lot. But one thing I say, I think I give too much leverage. I just need to know when to be like, nah, you can't do that. No. You just gotta get straight to the point and be like, nah, that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna do it or you not. But that's been a thing that I think I'm constantly working on. Difficult clients. Some of them I like I'd be like a little more patient with. Especially tattooing. Once we already tattooing and you like difficult, I just try to get through the tattoo, still be patient and get through it. But other than that, like if you coming through the door and you difficult already, I try to learn to stop that at the door. Like if you're gonna be difficult, you're gonna be difficult after the tattoo. So let me not even do the tattoo at that point, you know? So they definitely give off signs early on. Clients give off signs early on. If you tough to even book the appointment, you're gonna be tough doing a tattoo. So I say that for sure. Clients definitely give off their expectations. You're gonna notice if they're gonna be a difficult client or not.
Has anyone tried to not pay you at the end of the tattoo? I've seen videos of hairstylists not getting paid because the clients didn't like the end results.
Yep. I had that. The first time I actually dealt with that was I was in the house. And I just happened to see the dude out the window walking up, and he put the money by the stop sign. And he acted like he ain't had the money, like he had to go home and get it. And I was like, no, bro, go get the stuff from by the stop sign. I think I made him leave his phone or something in there, so if he just tried to dip out, at least I got your phone. But yeah, he went and got the money from right by the stop sign. That was the first time. I think the second time it happened, I was at a shop, but the person had the money, but turned out they didn't have all the money. I think they was like $3 short. But after dealing with those experiences, I think the best thing to do, which I need to work on more, is get your deposit. And after your deposit, before you even start the tattoo, you can do your design, you put the stencil on, all that. But before y'all break open the needle, you get the rest of your payment. And I think that's the better, safest route, to not even have to worry about nobody not paying, because they already paid. But I definitely dealt with that before. To say I dealt with it, I still don't be as on it of getting my payment beforehand. But a lot of my clients are kind of repeat clients, so I guess that's probably why. But yeah, new people and stuff, I definitely get that payment ahead. I try to remember though for everybody though, cause I got some clients that'll just come in and be like, okay, here's the rest of the payment, boom. Before I even ask for it, before we even about to put the stencil on, like I'm just about to print the stencil out, but they just be ready to get it out the way. Cause some people just, I guess, prefer to get the bread out their hands as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Book their appointment so they don't spend the money, I guess.
I've thought about having clients pay upfront all of it. I pay completely upfront.
Yeah, some people will, but for a deposit completely up front, it'll be kind of unheard of. A lot of people don't do it like that. A lot of people don't do like the full deposit, full amount up front. But mind you, like, I do got people that will book an appointment and prefer to pay the full amount. But if nobody know who you are, like you don't really got your clients built up, stuff like that, it'll be tough because a lot of people afraid of being scammed. So for to pay the full amount, it's kind of a red flag to be like, oh yeah, they're trying to scam something, It just give that kind of, I'm trying to think of the word for it. It give those vibes like, if I don't know you and you want the full amount, I'm not about to pay you the full amount. Just because I never did no tattoos, which I never had no experience with you, so I can't pay you the full amount. Versus if you pay your deposit and okay, I'll pay you the rest when I get there, then cool. But paying the full amount and I don't even know who you is, it's kind of like, it's a little sus. Not saying that.
First when ordering food from restaurants.
Yep, you do. And you definitely do, because one of the things that, speaking of restaurants, one of the things I'll say is, of course, they preparing your stuff there, which we can get paid ahead of time because we do got to prepare the design before you go on the tattoo. But it's just like, like you said, maybe it's just me. But for a tattoo, or even for nails or getting your hair done, like if you're trying to get your hair done before you even get somebody in your head or even working on it, you probably wouldn't pay them the full amount. Some people will, but especially if you like don't know them. Like if you go into like, I'm trying to think of a restaurant, Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Okay, yeah, you paying for your food. Your food in the back getting done. But if you go into this little corner shack, you're like, I never been here. You might be like skeptical, be like, oh yeah, you pay right now. No, I'm gonna wait for my food to come up. Cause you're like, I don't know if y'all, you know what I'm saying, how y'all operate around here. So yeah, it's just different. But it all depends on how you set it up. If you set those standards, then yep, you could go with those standards. And you build your clients from that, and that way all your clients know you pay up front. But it's all about how you build it, how you want your foundation set. So I think it's definitely different from person to person. Because some people still, to this day, get their payment like after the tattoo, which I do sometimes with my clients. But I do want to set them standards to where you get your full payment before we even start your tattoo. But I don't think I ever go to the point where you're required to pay the full amount up front. I don't think it will be necessary because the deposit is the risk locking your spot. Boom, boom, you get the rest of the your payment when you come. Like halls, like you throw a party, they require you pay your deposit.
How do you handle someone not willing to pay at all?
And that's the thing. You won't. I never really had nobody that didn't want. I never had nobody that didn't want to pay at all. But to avoid that, like you said, either you get the full amount up front, or before you start the tattoo, you get the rest of your payment. That's how you would deal with that. If they don't want to pay you the rest of your money before you start their tattoo, then I'm not doing your tattoo. But at that point, guess what? You lost your deposit. So you're going to pay the rest of your bread or lose the deposit and I'm just not doing your tattoo at all. And that's kind of how that'll work. They got some people operate on like no deposit, but they look at it like if you don't show up for your appointment, then don't never book with them again type thing. And I was doing that for some people that was like, I guess they late, they missed their appointment and they want to reschedule. But I'm telling you, you lose your deposit and they want the deposit back. If I give you a deposit back, at that point you can't book no appointment because like that's bad business. So I just prefer not to even do business with you. Because it ain't on me that you couldn't make it and you let me know like last minute you ain't gonna make your appointment when you supposed to be in the chair already. Like, no. Bad business. So that's people you probably don't want to deal with anyway.
Perks of being your own business.
Yeah. That's definitely the perks. You can do what you want, pretty much. You can run it how you want to run it. You ain't got to listen to somebody over your shoulder telling you do this, telling you do that. Now, I ain't saying listening to people is a bad thing. Because, like, getting ideas and stuff from people is definitely a good thing. But you ain't got nobody, like, nagging you. Like, you got to do this, you got to do this. Or you like, oh, you forgot to do this, you forgot to do that. But the only thing what perks are on, like, of your own business is you have to be responsible. We're so responsible. Like, so if you mess up or you late, I simply tell people I'm gonna be late, boo boo. Now mind if I have to do something or add a little extra time on your tattoo, I don't mind doing that because I know I was late. So it's all solely on you. But they got some people that will be late and they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they were late and just act like it's the client's fault. And no, that's bad business. Only so far that's gonna get you. Like, you blaming the client because of you late? No. And some people don't never let you know that they're running late. They just will come late and do whatever they want. Like, as if, what I'm saying, they're in their own spot. And that's what brings some businesses down too. Now, I'm just thinking about if we would have time on this back. Let's see how much color we would add. If I was to add blue or something on the outside. I know this should be able to cover up that the rest of that name that's there. Yeah, so it's a lot of different things. You just gotta definitely be responsible, discipline. All that play a part in kind of running a business. You can't just always focus just on the design side. You got to focus on the marketing side. You got to focus on all that.
About relocating to another state, do you think it would hinder your business?
No, but I think there's ways you can relocate to another state so it don't hinder your business. So say for example, if I was to just up and move like right now and say, yeah, we about to go to Texas. All my clients is down here, so I would say yes, it would hinder the business. Don't mean I can't build up clientele in Texas, but it just may take some time. You see what I'm saying? It'll hinder the business, but it's gonna take some time. Like, I can't just go out in Texas and say, oh yeah, I'm taking my appointments with the boot. Which you can still take your appointments, but you're gonna be smaller pool of people that know you, so you're gonna have smaller appointments. So which means chances you might want to try to take walk-ins and do what you can while you're there until you can build up your appointments. But an easier way of doing that is if I go to Texas every other weekend tattooing people. So I say for a good 3 months, just tattooing people in Texas, you already got clients out there. So when you go out there, now people know who you are, boom, boom. And it's gonna be like rolling over. It ain't gonna be like, a hindering on your business. Because you already been tattooing in Texas. Alright, nieces. So somebody say they ask for $100 deposit to start the design. That deposit goes to the end price. It's lost if they flake. Right. Yep, you get your deposit. When they come, cool. finish your thing, get the rest of the payment. But if you cancel or do anything, then you could just lose your deposit. And that's one thing I see I need to kind of be more disciplined on, because sometimes people will be late or they'll reschedule, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, do this. But due to like emergency purposes, that's the thing that I'll be like, okay, just easy reschedule. Unless it's something on me where we got to reschedule, then yeah, we just reschedule it, no problem. I take the responsibility if it's on me. Appreciate it, Tattoo Sale.
Thank you. My designs range from 5,200. I could do a 100 deposit.
Yep. Yeah, because some people do like at least 50% down. What I do, I just do like 40%. I do 40% down, the rest do when you come in. Some people only require you 25, no matter how big the tattoo is, 25 or $50 deposit. But I don't think that's enough for your time. Like if you had an 8-hour tattoo, a full day, and you only put $50 down, you basically had my whole day. I ain't booked nobody else but for you the whole day, and $50 wouldn't be enough. I'll say for that whole 8-hour day, at least that $200 deposit would be better than $50. $200, $300 deposit. That's why I say go by a percentage, not just a certain amount. I'm probably gonna add more onto it, but for now we're gonna leave it like that. I'm about to go walk to the store, and I'm gonna send her the picture too, just to kind of see how she feeling. Before I go walk, I'm gonna send her the picture. And that's one thing I say, try to do, like send up before their appointment or something. Try to send a picture, cause I'm definitely bad with that. I gotta get a lot better. I was on it at one point, where I definitely fell off, but try to send a picture at least, so if they want to change something, okay, they could change it right then and there. You could change it up. Versus when they come in and then they're like, oh, we could change this, we could change this. You know what I'm saying? You prefer to change it beforehand. So when they come in, and if they still want to change something after y'all already went over the design, that's not really on you, because we did as much communicating as possible to make sure we had the perfect design. But that's like something that would save time for sure. That's a time-saving thing.
I seen one tattoo artist on IG. All his tattoos start at 1,000 or 4 payments of 200.
You might have to send them to me on MOA so I check out his work, because I definitely check out everybody's work. And I be trying to understand, okay, how did they build their way up to that pricing? Some people just built their way up from the reputation. Some people built their way up from like conferences, tattoo conventions and stuff. And some people these days built their way up strictly off of social media following. You got a large following, so basically people willing to pay that when you see you got all those people. Especially if other people paying it, like if you want to get in line, you just gotta pay the price. Okay, so she already sent the hearts.
If I find them again, I'll share it.
So she already sent the heart. So this design we gonna be going with. But like I said, I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna do the background more.
It was lettering.
Oh, lettering. You talking about flax must be. And I don't know how true that be in their bio, bro. I don't know. I do be saying people like that like $500 minimum, $1,000 minimum. Cause what I be saying to myself, business slow. You telling me you can't get your $1,000, you ain't gonna do nothing. No, you gonna kind of cut your price to kind of survive. But some people wouldn't want to cut their price though. I put some color in the background, but let me go on.
I'd rather go home with something than nothing.
Correct. And I was telling, who else I was telling that to? If you basically trying to get 500 in a day off of one person, like everybody ain't trying to spend $500. But if you break it down into $250 per person, you still got $500. But some people wouldn't do that, just because they want that $500 per person. So either you gonna get nothing, or you gonna take that 500 two ways, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, leave with something than nothing. Cause nothing from nothing leave what? Nothing. So it's irrelevant anyway. A lot of people like don't believe, or they ain't never get to that point to believe. Without the people, there is no tattoo business, because you were tattooing on people. So if you ain't tattooing on nobody, you have no business. You have no clients, you have no business. It's that simple. So you have to serve the clients. Not saying that, oh, I gotta do this for free because I really want to tattoo clients. No, we helping each other. I'm not trying to knock your head off, but I'm also giving you what you want. That's kind of part of business. Some people be trying to get the most, the max for it, but trying to get the max gonna leave you getting nothing. And I think I remember listening to a podcast. They was talking about owning a tattoo shop, but you got artists in the shop that's not willing to do a $40 tattoo, when the owner itself will be willing to do a $40 tattoo. And like, that mean you as the artist working for me make yourself feel bigger than the owner itself if you're too big to do a $40 tattoo. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're too big to do a $40 tattoo, but I'm willing to do it myself just to keep business going, but you're not willing to do that. It don't make sense. So, yep, let me go take this walk. I'm about to hop off the live.
And the most expensive thing is your machine and the furniture, so I don't mind using supply for 250 tattoos instead of 500.
Correct. So basically,
These
2 tattoos pay for your equipment. So a lot of people don't look at it like that.
Check out our YouTube Crest Coast Tattoos.
All right, I'm gonna be back on before we start this tattoo.